All right, good morning, folks. Today is our last day here in Tampa. I just woke up on the side of the road where we're gonna be launching our kayak this morning. So the last couple of days of fishing have not been very fruitful for me. I have been so dedicated on trying to get on a decent bite from the pier that I pretty much just wasted 3 days out there on the water. So the pier fishing has not been too hot for me the past couple of days. So we're ditching the land-based mission. We brought the Hobie kayak down here for a reason. So today's plan is gonna be doing a little bit of backwater exploring for a whole bunch of inshore species, whatever bites. So unfortunately, we do not have the entire day ahead of us. I do have to get back to Tuscaloosa later today, as I have finals coming up this week and I need at least one day to study. But we still have a couple hours to get out there, explore the backwaters, and hopefully catch a bunch of fish. So let's get rigged and ready, get on the water, and hopefully start slaying today. Stay tuned. So I've been fishing nonstop the past couple days, and I'm not gonna lie, it was getting a little bit stressful. But this morning we're back in our element, doing a little bit of artificial exploring in the backwater, trying to convince some snook, redfish, trout to come out of the mangroves and come tangle with us. So while we're still here in relatively low light hours, gonna start with throwing around this little Yozori spook. Just gonna try to parallel these mangroves. We got the wind at our back. Just jig that spook along the mangroves. See if we can't convince a snook, jack, tarpon, redfish, any of the inshore species to come out and play with us this morning. This was a much needed change of pace from the hardcore fishing I've been attempting to do the last couple of days or so. Especially kayak fishing the Skyway. That was a absolute day. That is one sweet ass rig right there. Buddy's living the dream. All right, well, folks, no love on the spook thus far, and it looks like that early light window is closing on us. So it's probably time we switch up strats, take off the spook, and try a little subsurface action. We worked a decent portion of the bank, probably about 3/4 of a mile or so, and only spooked one little snook. Not a whole bunch of life on the mangrove so far. So let's chop off this spook and switch up to something else. All right, so we fished that spook for about an hour or so along the shoreline all the way over here, and didn't really have much action on it. So switching to a little subsurface presentation, rigged up a 3-inch Z-Man on a 1/4 ounce jig head. Gonna lather that bad boy up with some Procure here, give it some extra scent. And right now we're fishing this shoreline that has a couple docks on it, so it's a little bit dredged. There's some deeper water over here, so we're going to patrol these mangroves for a little bit longer before we shoot out and fish those islands back there where we might have some better luck in the groves. But let's give this little Z-Man a rip. Fishing this on 20-pound fluorocarbon, our Shimano Stratic 4000 size, and our Dark Matter psychedelic medium heavy rod. So let's get up, give this little paddle tail couple of casts here along the groves. There should be some snook, maybe redfish. All right, so no love here over on the docks. Let's shoot over to the groves over there. See if you can have better luck over on that side. Oh, there's a bite right there. Pinfish? Trout? The hell is this? What is that? Micro trout? And there we go. First fish of the day is a little sea trout right there. I'm literally just gliding over here to the mangroves, and I was able to spot this little sand patch. Figured there'd be some fish around it, And there we go, first cast. So shout out the Nectar sunglasses. Help me see that little sand spot. Polarization comes in handy when you're fishing these clear flats like this. Water's already looking way better here than it was back behind those docks. For some reason, the water was very stained near the dock and had a lot of like moss grass, which was not ideal for trying to fish a small paddle tail. Here, on the other hand, got a lot more visibility, a lot cleaner looking water, and there should be some fish right around here. All right, so made it over here to the first mangrove island we're going to be exploring. Now the water looks a lot better, but it is low tide, so the water is super shallow. We're going to be very, very finesse when approaching these fish. But on the bright side, because of how clear and low the water is, we should have some sight fishing opportunities if the opportunity presents itself. So we're just going to kind of float along this mangrove shoreline right here, bounce around these little islands, see if we can't find ourselves some snook, redfish, maybe a black drum if we get lucky, and of course trout. So it is absolutely gorgeous out here on the water this morning. So see if we can't find ourselves some fish. Oh, there's a redfish right there. Big redfish right there. Got him, got him. Just sight cast that redfish. Just sight fish that redfish. That's a good red for backwaters too. Oh, look at him. Look at that fish, bro. Oh my God, just sight fished him. That is awesome, man. All right, there he goes. Now he wants to run. Beautiful red on the paddle tail in the backwaters. That's a very nice redfish for being back this shallow. Get in the net, get in the net. Damn it, come on, bro. Come on, bro. He turned on a dime on that thing. Ah, come on, come on. Get in there, buddy. Woo! Look at that redfish, bro. Wow. What a beautiful fish to sight cast in the backcountry. All right, let's get a quick measure on him. This thing only goes to 22 inches. He's way bigger than that. 0. Yeah, it's like a 24-inch redfish right there. And there we go, folks. That is a beautiful, beautiful backcountry redfish right there. First fish I've seen all day on the sight cast. All right, let's let the specimen go. 3-inch Z-Man to the dome. All right, babe. Oh, very quick release. Did not need to revive that fish at all. Just saw him literally probably 5 yards in front of the kayak. Gave the Z-Man a small little pitch, rolled it real slow, and he turned on a dime on that bait. So it's good to know the redfish are feeding and they're back here in this lagoon. So let's stand back up, start patrolling this lagoon. Where there's one, there should be a couple more. But yeah, fantastic start to the day. You. All right, well, folks, forgot the GoPro overheated, so I wasn't recording for this catch. Just landed ourselves another little redfish right there. This guy's smaller than the first one, probably around 20 inches or so. Smoked that Z-Man on the blind cast. So the clouds came out a little bit. It's been a little bit harder to try to sight fish these fish. I spooked one about 5 minutes ago, and I would not be surprised if there's more redfish lurking in this little lagoon. So let's send this guy back. Hopefully get the next one on camera, but that is a beautiful, beautiful little redfish there. Quick release. Awesome. So clouds came out, but the wind dropped down a little bit too, which is making it a lot easier to fish around here without having to deal with getting blown around. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some more redfish along this lagoon back here. So hopefully get the next one on camera. That wasn't a giant redfish, and there's definitely gonna be some more lurking back here somewhere. So let's get back up, see if we can't spot ourselves some reds. Maybe catch one on the blind cast like we just did. 3-inch Z-Man is putting in some work though. No way. What the heck? I catch a fish while I was dead sticking? What do we even have here? Is that a snook or red? It's a snook. Is that a big trout? What is this? Oh my God, it's a giant trout. Giant trout on the dead stick. Come on, come on, come on. Get me that, get me that. Oh my God, dude. That's a huge trout. What just happened? You have got to be kidding me. That is a ginormous speckled trout. Look how he ate that bait, bro. Look how he ate that. That was the most random bite of all time. There we go. Let's get this guy in the water so he feels alive. Keep that trout wet. That is a huge, huge trout though. Oh my God. So there we go. 0. Yep, that fish is literally about 22 inches on the dot, just the size of my ruler. Let's send this guy back. Look at him, man. Woo! And there he goes. Hopefully I got that catch on camera. I was literally just adjusting the tripod here after releasing that redfish, cast it out. Just the bait was just sitting on the bottom and it must have got slurped instantly. So there are some big fish here. I thought that trout was a little bigger than 22 inches, but that was definitely an overslot trout. That was just unreal. Redfish off camera, back to back with an overslot trout. My PB speckled trout. I've never caught a trout that big. I know they get way bigger than that, but I am stoked. Let's get some more cast out here. There are definitely fish all over this flat. Oh, redfish right there. Redfish right there. Don't spook, don't spook, don't spook. Damn it, he spooked. Damn, I spooked him. Oh, got a little too close. Nice redfish just passed by. Bummer. That was a real good one, actually. Oh, there's one right here. There's a redfish right next to me. Look at him right there. Damn, dude, I'm spooking the hell out of him. So many reds on the flats though today. Never really given the inshore grounds a spring run, but there's a ton of fish out here. Someone there. All right, folks, just did a quick little pedal across the bay from the mangrove islands we were fishing over there. Now we're on the backside of what is a small barrier island here. Right beyond these mangroves is the ocean, which is why there's a whole bunch of sand right here. But the wind switched direction. It's blowing off the ocean now, so fishing off this side will give me a little bit better of an angle of approach on whatever we stumble upon. So I just spooked one redfish right here. It'll be a little bit easier to spot here on the sand, but the bite has definitely slowed down from what it was just a couple hours ago. As that sun has gotten higher, these fish have become a little more lethargic and not as inclined to bite on the sight cast or the blind cast. But there's definitely going to be some fish lurking on the back side of this island over here. Just got to be subtle enough to not spook them ideally, and hopefully convince one to bite. All right, let's switch up our presentations here. We just fished this entire bay. I must have seen over half a dozen snook, over a dozen redfish, probably 4 or 5 sheepshead, and did not get a single bite. So switching up our presentation here, I'm gonna toss on the Voodoo shrimp. So the little paddle tail here that was working so well for us earlier has just not been working at all recently. I think the sun angle is just a little bit too high, and these fish, as it gets later in the day, they become a little more or less active, aren't really in such a feeding mood. They'll definitely still bite, but not as active as they are in the morning. So let's tie on this little Voodoo shrimp And can't forget to put that little Pro Cure on there, give this shrimp a little extra scent. All right, ultra finesse it is. All right, let's try this again. See if we can't have some better luck on the Voodoo shrimp. Let's cast right up in these groves right here. Just fishing this shrimp super light. Small little taps. Just reeling that thing ultra slow. This looks very fishy back here. There we go. Fish on instantly. Instant fish. Little red. Way back in the mangroves. Get out. There we go. That's what it took. I had to get them in their hiding spots. Oh, instant bite right there. Oh no. Oh yeah, there we go. Just pop that hook too. And there we go, folks. Another beautiful redfish right there. Small little pup. Nowhere near as big as the ones I've been spooking, but quick release right there, that slimy guy. Oh no, that sucks. What are the odds of that, dude? All right, folks, just got my shrimp stuck in the mangrove there while I was trying to pitch up this little cut through, and pulled the shrimp out, but accidentally knocked off one of my guides because it came out so fast. So I'm gonna try to fish this for a little bit more. Shouldn't affect me too much, but and we'll just try to fish without that for now. There's a redfish right there. Oh, redfish right there, bro. Look at him. Oh, I see a redfish right there. Come on, bro. Got him, right there. Beautiful. Oh my God, he was next to a giant. He was right next to a giant. Oh man, look at all this wildlife. Stingray just spooked a big 30-inch redfish. Whole bunch of mullet. Everybody's curious what's going on. Look how beautiful, man. Look at that fish. Boom. It's probably the most beautiful redfish of the day. Look at that blue tail on him. Beautiful fish. Send him back. Quick release. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Got a little wet. I just cannot get over how tranquil it is out here. Just an absolutely gorgeous day to do some backwater fishing. Dead calm. Not optimal conditions for trying to do some sight fishing, but it's working. That redfish was facing the complete opposite direction. I came up right behind it, and it was with another way bigger redfish, probably around 30 inches or so. But looks like the little guy was a little hungrier. There's a fish right there. Oh my God, I dunked it right on his head. So many fish were right there, damn it. Look at the size of those reds, bro. Nice size fish. Damn. No way, one just spooked. Oh, I see a redfish right there. Not spooked yet. Laying right in that sand. Come on, bro. There we go. Got him. Got him. Oh, yeah, man. Sight fishing is awesome, dude. Yes, sir. Beautiful red right there. Woo! Come on. It's a nice size one there. Not the biggest of the day, but definitely not the smallest. Ah, come on, come on. Come on, come here. Hey, chill out, chill out. Oh, there we go. Beautiful redfish there. Whew. Oh, the sight fishing is electric today. That guy inhaled that bait. Oh, that shrimp is gone, dude. That shrimp is deleted. Look how deep down that shrimp got. That is nuts. Another absolute beauty of an inshore redfish right there. I believe that's number 6 or so of the day. Just a fantastic, fantastic fish. All right, let's send her back. Beauty, man. Whew. They cannot resist that voodoo shrimp in the face. As long as it's not spooking these fish, they are very quick to eat the bait. But it's around 2 o'clock right now, so probably don't have that much more time left in the day. Maybe another fish or two, and then we're gonna have to call it. But let's see what else we can make happen on the voodoo shrimp. It's been a magical inshore day for me so far. All right, folks, and that's gonna be a wrap for the video here. So just beached the kayak back at the launch where we started this morning about 8 hours ago. So pretty decent full day slash half day of fishing. Normally I like to be out there till sunset, but we've got places to be. I'm already about 45 minutes behind schedule to get back to T-Town to take my finals and lock in for the last little academic stretch here. But honestly, I'm pretty pleased on the final note for this trip. Ended up having my best day ever on the water for redfish and caught my PB sea trout. So a very decent day sight fishing, super skinny water for some inshore species. So with that being said, before I sign off for this video, I do want to shout out the sponsor of today's video, which is Nectar Sunglasses. So I've been working with Nectar for a couple years now and absolutely love the company. They make high quality, polarized, stylish sunglasses that really don't break the bank. So if you're interested in checking out a pair for yourself, I'll put a little link in the description below. You can use code DillonFish and save 15% off your order. You can support me by supporting the companies that support me, so I really do appreciate it. And with that being said, folks, I got to pack up the truck. We got to get to Tuscaloosa. I got a 9.5-hour drive ahead of us, so I'll catch you back in New Jersey. This is going to be the last video out of the Garden State for quite some time, so I'll see you back home. Whew.
For 15 minutes to I-76 East Schuylkill Expressway.